Rolling.
Thanks, guys. All right, well, that's gonna be our new theme song one day. So, one of our updates that we have pending for you guys is a service advisory. We noticed that there are brand new guns going on to, well, underneath your Christmas trees, even though July is coming, and you got some loose terminals. So, I'm going to show you how to tighten those terminals up. What you're going to need are some very specific tools, but they're very simple. You should have them kicking around the house. You need some pliers, dental pick. You can actually replace the dental pick with a bent paper clip, and that'll actually work just as well. You'll also need an appropriately sized Phillips head screwdriver, and I do mean appropriately sized. So the sample today that we're going to work on is this very special SR12. You'll notice on the serial number it's very special. I know you guys will be hankering for it. You can't have it because someone just bought it. But we're going to be doing our little service advisory video right here. Alright, so in order to get into your gun, I want to make sure first of all that it's safe. So make sure it's on safe. Go ahead and check the batteries. Make sure there's no battery in there because you don't want to shoot yourself in the eye. Not fun. And this one may very well have a battery in it. Nope. Okay. Right. So, first of all, you need your appropriately sized Phillips head screwdriver and remove the two screws at the base of your grip. There's one and two. I usually remove the first one in the front, then I remove the second one. You want to keep your hand on it to give a little bit of pressure so it won't bounce up and you will lose some parts inside. So just go ahead and remove that screw. There you go. And that should just bounce freely. Go and remove the plate, and there is a small disc there. That is for leveling your motor. You want to make sure that's safe. Okay, to properly remove the contacts on the motor, it's best advised to do it with a set of dental picks. You can use other tools, but just want to lift, gently lift, and they just come right up. Okay. In order to crimp it, I'd normally suggest using pliers, and you want to gently squeeze on it. You don't want to crush it. If you do crush it, it won't work anymore. You can see you can crush on both sides. Just lightly squeeze, and that'll actually make it tighter. This way when you put it onto the contacts, they won't pop off. So you want to do that with both sides, both your black and red. So, in order to put everything back, you want to make sure you put the black contact first. That's the one closest. So, take the black wire, gently press in there. That's it. Now, I would, at this point, recommend that you try to bounce the motor, see if it bounces back freely. When it does so, you know it's clear. It's not going to chew on any of your wires. So you grab your red wire now, and put it into that contact. Check and make sure it bounces freely. Once again, you don't want to bite down on your wires. Okay, now we know that everything's clear. It's fairly snug. It's not going anywhere. You want to put everything back. I would recommend you put the disc back right on top of that contact. This may be difficult to do the first time, but once you get used to it, it'll pretty much come to you naturally. You want to put the cover on, but make sure that the disc is still there so it doesn't jump off and get stuck in the magnets of your motor. So once it's on, you want to put your thumb on it and make sure it bounces freely. And you see that it does. Press that in. Keep one finger on it so it doesn't bounce up on you. And get your screws. I recommend putting in the back screw. This is exactly reverse to how you got it apart the first time. And lightly hand tighten. You'll notice that I don't have a lot of electric tools. That is because I like to feel the tension in the screws that I install. If you use an electric screwdriver, you can't hand feel that. And go ahead and put your last screw in there. And voila! You have just successfully done your motor fix.